Bienvenue sur French Made Simple, the place to learn French clearly, confidently, and step by step. Whether you're learning for school, travel, or just for fun, you're in the right place. Confused about when or how to use the present tense in French? You are not alone. In this video, we'll break it down with clear rules, common mistakes, and real-life examples. Let's make le présent easy and practical. But first, what's the present tense? In French, we use the present tense, le présent de l'indicatif, for actions happening right now, general truths, and regular habits. Just like in English, really. Let's take a look at some examples together. Je mange une pomme translates as I'm eating an apple. Here, the present tense is used to describe what I'm doing right now, at this very moment. Il travaille tous les jours. In this sentence, we use the present tense to talk about a general habit. He works every day. L'eau bout à 100 degrés, or water boils at 100 degrees. This is a general truth, therefore, we need to use the present tense. Now, let's take a look at how to conjugate regular verbs, that's verbs ending in ER, IR, or RE. Remember that in order to conjugate a verb, you must take away the ending and add the correct one, the one that corresponding to the subject of the verb, je, tu, il, etc. As we said, there are three main types, ER, IR, or RE verbs, but most verbs in French are ER verbs, so learn this pattern well. Okay, so there are three types of regular verbs, ER, IR, RE. And in order to conjugate a verb, we must take away ER, IR, RE, and add the correct ending, the one corresponding to the subject of the verb, je, tu, il, etc. Let's conjugate parler, which is a regular ER verb and translates as to speak in English. First, I'll need to remove ER from parler, which gives me parle. Now I simply need to add the correct ending. For je, the chart tells me the ending is I. Therefore, I will need to add I to parle, which gives me je parle. The same process applies to all subject pronouns. You just need to look at the chart and add the ending corresponding to your subject pronoun. For tu, the ending is es. Therefore, I'll add it to parle, which makes tu parles or you speak. For il, elle, on, he, she, we, the ending is I. Therefore, I'll add I to parle and get il parle, elle parle, on parle. For nous, I'll add ONS to parle, giving me nous parlons. For vous, add IZ to parle and get vous parlez or you speak. Finally, add ENT for il, elle, and get il parle, elle parle. It's that simple. Notice how we do not pronounce ENT. Il parle, with ENT at the end, sounds just like il parle with an E at the end. So do make sure you remember that. Just like ER verbs, IR verbs follow a regular pattern. So let's take the verb finir as an example, which means to finish in English. Step 1, remove IR ending. So from finir, we remove IR and we're left with fin. That's what we call the stem of the verb. Step 2, add the correct ending based on the subject pronoun. Je, tu, il, elle, on, etc. For je, the chart tells me the ending is IS. Therefore, I will need to add IS to fin, which gives me je finis. The same process applies to all subject pronouns. You just need to look at the chart and add the ending corresponding to your subject pronoun. For tu, the ending is IS. Therefore, I'll add it to fin, which makes tu finis, or you finish. For il, elle, or on, he, she, we, the ending is IT. Therefore, I'll add IT to fin and get il finit, elle finit, on finit. For nous, I'll add ISSONS to fin, giving me nous finissons. For vous, add ISSEZ to fin and get finissez, or you finish. Finally, add ISSENT for il, elle, and get ils finissent, elles finissent. So let's move to our third and last verb group. Just like ER and IR verbs, regular RE verbs follow a pattern. First, we take away RE from the infinitive form of the verb, then we add the correct ending. Depending on the subject pronoun, je, tu, il, nous, vous, il, elle. Let's take the verb vendre, which means to sell. First, we remove RE from vendre, which leaves me with the stem vend. For je, the chart tells me the ending is S. Therefore, I will need to add S to vend, which gives me je vends. The same process applies to all subject pronouns. You just need to look at the chart and add the ending corresponding to the subject pronoun. For tu, the ending is S. Therefore, I'll add it to vend, which makes tu vends, or you sell. For il, elle, on, he, she, we, the ending is nothing at all. You just leave it. Vend stays vend. So il vend, elle vend, on vend. For nous, I'll add ONS to vend, giving me nous vendons. For vous, add EZ to vend and get vous vendez, or you sell. Finally, add ENT for il, elle, and get ils vendent, elles vendent. Of course, this is French, so we have some irregular verbs. These don't follow the usual patterns, and here are the essential ones. Être, to be. Je suis, tu es, il est, nous sommes, vous êtes, ils sont. Avoir, to have. J'ai, tu as, il a, nous avons, vous avez, ils ont. Aller, to go. Je vais, tu vas, il va, nous allons, vous allez, ils vont. I'm afraid these just follow their own patterns, so there's no little tip that I can give you. You just have to learn them by heart. And these 3 specific verbs here show up literally everywhere, so make sure that you are confident with using them. Next, let's take a look at some common mistakes. Skipping the subject pronoun. Not possible. Je parle, not parle. You need to make sure that you use your pronoun. French always needs a subject. Number 2, forgetting pronunciation clues. Il parle versus il parle. You notice here how they are pronounced exactly the same. It's the same sound, but the endings matter in writing. So make sure that you are saying it right. Lastly, mixing up verbs. Je suis professeur. I am a teacher. Not j'ai professeur, which means I have teacher. And that doesn't make any sense. Let's do a quick recap. Use le présent for actions happening now, habits, and general facts. Know your ER, IR, and RE endings. Learn your irregular verbs by heart, and always check your subject and verb endings. It's now practice time. I'm going to ask you to try and translate this sentence in the comments. They finish the lesson and go home. You've got some hints underneath, a little bit of help, how to say finish, how to say to go, and to say to go home. You can also download today's worksheet in the description to practice more present tense verbs. Subscribe for more clear grammar videos every week. À bientôt!